Well, hello there. Welcome to another episode of Critical Weight Theory. And today I'm talking about a song that's been quoted, misquoted, referenced, parodied, and misunderstood, and still hits harder than a lot of other tracks. Jay-Z's 99 Problems. I'm not getting into the allegations against him that have been made, other than to say such allegations are often true, right? In some cases they're false, but often enough they're true. Anyway, released in 2003 on the Black Album, it's more than just a banger, as the kids call them. It's a cultural snapshot, a legal primer, a media critique, and a middle finger to systemic racism, all wrapped in 2.5 minutes of Rick Rubin's rock drenched production. So let's break that down here. Jay Z had 99 things on his mind, and one of them was working with a legend. Rick Rubin produced the track, the guy behind Def Jam, Beastie Boys, Slayer, and Johnny Cash. I recently did an episode on Def Jam, so it's a little bit almost like a follow-up episode, and of course I've talked about Ice-T on this podcast, and he's also relevant to this song. Anyway, MTV called him, Rick Rubin, the most important producer of the last 20 years back in 2007. Time named him one of the 100 most influential people in the world. And that's kind of not just hype, that's his genuine legacy. He is a very influential person in the music world. It's just undeniable at this point. And Rubin brought the raw, minimalist, and aggressive sound. He sampled Billy Squier's The Big Beat and Mountain's song titled Long Red, drum heavy, rock influenced, and stripped down. And the result is a beat that punches you in the chest and leaves room for every single word that Jay-Z spits out into the microphone. The big beat is a big beat. And let's talk about the line. If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. That's right, a bitch ain't one. So people heard the hook and thought the song was about women, but it's not, at least not really. That line is borrowed from Ice-T's 1993 track, and it's metaphorical. Jay-Z is talking about everything except relationship drama. The problems are systemic racism, harassment, unjust policing, and a rigged industry. Those are all the themes that he tackles in the song. So, for all those people who think that the song is just like a misogynist track or something, you can relax. It's not really that. In verse 2, Jay Z walks us through a fictional traffic stop. He's pulled over for driving while black, and the lyrics break down legal rights, racial profiling, and the cold truth of being black and successful in America. It's courtroom theater meets street knowledge, and it's still relevant today, of course. The song was attempting to be a culture shifter, you might say, as a lot of great music has attempted to be. So 99 Problems didn't just land, it detonated. Critics praised its storytelling. They liked Rubin's beat and Jay-Z's control of language. It got a Grammy nod for Best Rap Solo Performance in 2005. It's been referenced in everything from political speeches, at least from what I recall when I was researching this episode. And I guess there was a Super Bowl ad featuring this song, and the black and white video directed by Mark Romanek. I will probably do an episode on him in the future because he's directed so many different music videos. But anyway, that black and white video had a gritty and no nonsense aesthetic. The interesting thing, of course, about black and white imagery is that it limits your choices of what you can see. It's sort of immediately stark. Now, I know you can have flamboyant colors and be stark in that sort of sense. But when it's black and white, you're sort of immersed in a metaphor instantly. And that's what's kind of funny about all those old black and white movies, is they were sort of unintentionally metaphorical in a way, because you hear about black and white thinking and uh you know binaries. Well, and there you just get shades of gray, and everything else is like either white or kind of white or black. So in a way, that's like the ideal look for the music video when the lyrics hit the themes that they address. Still, the hook sparked controversy. Some called it misogynistic, as I said, but Jay-Z's clarified the bitch in the song isn't really a woman. It's a metaphor, a stand-in for obstacles like legal issues, cops, racism, power structures, you name it. And of course, I mean, let's be real. Maybe it could be a bitch too, like maybe it could be uh, an annoying woman that you're in a relationship with. Or how about an annoying man if you're in a relationship? Because like Ice T said in his song, men can be bitches too. That's I'm paraphrasing Ice T's original song, but that's actually that's one of the things he said. Well, actually, that might be a different Ice T song. I think he has a song called "Bitches Too." So I think I'm getting my Ice T songs mixed up here, um, in my rambling. But you get the idea. Like it's it's commentary that Ice T made, and Jay Z is not alone in his critiques. Researchers have connected the themes in this track to systemic barriers in education, labor, and criminal justice. So this is protest music coded as club music. And more than 20 years later, 99 Problems, it's still a solid track. It's been covered, remixed, debated in classrooms, and dissected in think pieces. Some people regard it as untouchable, like one of the greatest hip hop tracks. I'll leave that up to you to decide where it stands ultimately. But again, the people still might reference it. It's become a part of pop culture. People do refer to 99 Problems. And yes, even though Ice T originated that, and he deserves a lot of credit for that, it was kind of Jay Z who really popularized it more as a pop cultural expression. Because you will occasionally hear somebody reference the 99 Problems thing, maybe just randomly somewhere. And it's a way that people have of saluting the track in a way, I suppose. It's one of Jay-Z's sharpest performances from what I understand. I have to admit I don't really listen to a lot of Jay-Z or that much rap in general. But it's a reminder that sometimes the loudest truths hide in the most quotable hooks. And this is one of those songs that I was initially familiar with, again through Ice-T, but when I heard it, I was like, oh, they're sort of reimagining this as sort of a broader uh, issue piece, and I thought that was pretty cool. So anyway, that's it for the episode of Critical Weight Theory. If you've got 99 problems, at least one of them just got sorted. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. Hit a like button if there's one available. And next time someone quotes that hook, make sure they actually understand the verse. And see you next time.